For today's project, I'm sharing how you can create this sign with this sublimated wood on your We Create Vista. Let's get started. To start, this is PYD Life Sublimation wood. It's two-sided. It's about 6 millimeters thick. It's plywood and it's treated two-sided for sublimation. Before you do anything, you're going to want to make sure you remove the protective coating. There is a very strong film on both sides of this material, so you want to remove that. And then you're going to need to print your design on your sublimation printer. You can use any design you'd like. I'm using this one for the 250-year anniversary. It's part of my 250 years anniversary series, and this is the design I'm using. I actually separated this graphic into three different parts because I do want the sign to be 3D basically. And so I do want to put the USA and the banner on top of the rose design here. And we're just making a little sign. This is probably the biggest we'll be able to get out of this because I do need space around for it to cut the offset. So basically we're going to go ahead and press this onto the sublimation wood panel at 355 degrees for 120 seconds at 110 pound pressure with my HTV Ront heat press. Okay, so we're at the We Create software. I have imported my image into the software, and what we're doing is making sure that it is the same size as the printout, and I'm doing an 11-inch image. So you want to make sure that you don't change the sizing. You want to print the same size that you are cutting. So here I have it at 11 inches. And we're going to create the offset, a very short or small offset. We're just going to do that here with this button. And we want to make sure that that offset is a cut offset, not engrave. We want to cut through the material. And then we're going to delete the image and just keep the offset. And then now we're going to go over to the machine, and I have the plywood in the Vista, and we're going to click the refresh button, and then we can align the image of the offset to the image sublimated onto the wood. And once we have that looking correctly, we're going to make sure we have our settings here. I have a customized setting for sublimation plywood, and I'm going to use that. Then we refresh and auto measure, and once it all looks correct, we're going to send it to the Vista, and it tells us to close the door and push the button, and then we'll get started. It's going to take about 22 minutes to cut. Of course, you don't want to leave your project unattended, so plan on staying by your machine for the full 22 minutes. Okay, so the machine's all done, and basically what we're doing is I'm just popping out all of the pieces. It cut through, as you can see, but because the coating on the back, some of it's a little snagged. But we're just going to push it through and remove any of the little pieces that were cut out, and then we'll clean it up. Okay, so here are the cutouts. The sublimation wood. You can see that there's a few things that need to come off here. This is just the sublimation layer. And the concern I had with cutting first versus sublimating first is the burn marks that you're going to get on the wood. And you're going to see that all the way around, and that may be unavoidable without any special masking. We're going to see if we can clean it up. I like using a baby wipe. The ink isn't going to go anywhere. What we're trying to do is just take off the dust and eliminate any residual markings. Well, this is my first try at this method. I, of course cut the wood in the past, and I'll link that short that I had done below. But I sublimated second, so I cut first and sublimated second. This is the opposite. What we did is, is lined up the sublimation print to the cutout and then cut. Now they have this material, actually this two-sided sublimation material is no longer available, but I did see that they have a thinner sublimation coating on top without the coating on the back, so single-sided, which may be better because we are kind of wasting the back of this since we're not sublimating. And if you notice, this is chipping off, so even if I wanted to sublimate, I'm not going to be able to do that because it did chip off from the cutting process. So here is the concept. I'm going to be gluing this on with some wood glue. I do have the holes here so that we can put a rope, hang it up. But there's the idea. Okay, so we have it glued. I added this thick rope and kind of frayed the end there to give it more of a rustic look, and I might even add maybe some red into that. And that's it. This is a sublimated wood laser cut sign. Of course, you can omit the circles and have it sit up on your desk. So I hope you like this project. We're trying something new, seeing if we could sublimate then cut on the sublimation wood by PYD Life. Like I mentioned, this thickness is no longer available right now as of this video, but there is one that is slightly thinner and also one-sided, which would probably be better for this type of project. So I hope you like this project, and don't forget to like and follow for more different types of Cricut and sublimation and other craft videos. And as always, thank you for watching.